Hello and welcome to episode 5 of the Gamer 101 podcast. I'm your host, Lukas. This is my co-host and friend, Pete.
Hi everybody, we made
And,
it to the number 5.
and today we are joined by a special guest. He is the Gamer 101 EU founder, IT guy, fanboy of Fallout and World War II, and father to a fat little baby. His name is Matthew.
Hello, everybody.
We've been playing a lot of Fallout together.
I'm pretty exhausted
Yeah.
from the number of hours I have put into Fallout, which I don't know and I have no desire to find out.
I believe you must be at least like 50 hours
Please don't say it again.
or more.
No,
Yes, because I got the 24-hour thing 2 days ago and you got it on Friday, last week Friday.
and the game came out on Wednesday, but I was playing beta extensively, so
Yeah.
I accumulated quite a lot of hours from there.
But anyway, before we start talking about our experiences with Fallout, there was 2 days when we couldn't play Fallout, or I couldn't play Fallout. So I played Spyro the Dragon, and that game is beautiful. I highly recommend it. I think, Pete, you have also played it a bit.
Yes, I did. I actually kind of started the first one. Then, because I got stuck on one certain level, I went or I switched to the second one, and then I also started the third one because I wanted to see if there is any difference in terms of the game core mechanics, or if there are new abilities for our little Violet Spyro. But there are a few tweaks here and there. But have you seen the controversy around the Spyro?
First of all, what level did you get stuck? It's a kid's game. I beat it in 4 hours and I have like 87% of stuff collected.
Let's not discuss it further.
Okay, let's go to the Spyro controversy then.
So it's not really the controversy. It's just that some people pointed out that even though the original game didn't have the subtitles, even the remaster doesn't have them, which is, I guess, understandable. But then again, subtitles have been a standard in the video games for the God knows how long, past 15 years. There isn't that many cutscenes, so now people who aren't that skilled in the language can't really experience it fully.
I guess the developer says it's not a bug, it's a feature. So
But it's coming from Activision, so
yeah, that's understandable then.
The fact is, there is like 7 lines of dialogue in the whole game.
I'm not trying to question that there is really not that much dialogue, but the thing is, since they took all the assets, they remade it and completely almost built the whole game from the scratch up, regardless the assets, they could have just simply put subtitles there. It's not a giant's work.
Yeah, but I think people need to grow up.
Well, it's a game for kids, so if they are too grown up, then they wouldn't play it.
I don't know. I understand that it's nowadays in games you have the colorblind mode and this kind of mode and I don't know what. I mean, it's subtitles for like 4 sentences that Spyro says and a sentence each of the dragons you rescue say. I mean,
but there are plenty of dragons then again.
yeah, but you're not losing that much by not having the story. The story is not that important. You go in and you burn stuff.
Doesn't get simpler than that.
Yeah, and it's great. I really, really, really enjoyed it, and I will play Spyro 2 when Fallout is off again.
Okay.
Or when we get bored of it, which we maybe will, because you're at level 40 already.
Yes, I am.
I am like level 26.
I'm like 22-ish, maybe.
So right now the game is out for the first week. The sales have come through. They are not pleasant at all.
Not pleasant is actually a good is sugarcoating it, I would say.
You need to give a proper treatment to Bethesda.
No. I'm tired of. I will never again give someone the but it's Bethesda treatment or but it's Rockstar treatment.
Okay.
You need to make good games, then people will buy them.
Okay, so what are your main issues and concerns after 1 week of playing it?
It runs barely. There's not that much to do. The only
What?
or the
Hold up. There is not that much to do.
no.
Are
You hold up. The best fun I had in the game is stealing your stupid purified water from the purifier.
For which you will pay.
That is the best fun I had in that game.
Wow. So you don't find any of this, because you said there is not much to do. I'm saying there is plenty of content already in the game. The way it's delivered is kind of that's where the issues lie. But in terms of what you can do, what you can explore, and the sheer amount of things included in the game is at a very good level. But that's your opinion, and I totally get it.
I completely agree with Pete because I'm like, I don't know where to start doing the quests. I don't know which should I take the first, if I should go with the main quest line or do the side quests. I completely agree with Pete because I don't know how you can see that there is nothing to do in the game. I'm plenty playing alone when you guys are in work, so I'm not like in the team. I can't steal your purified water or anything or exchange stuff from the stashes. But I don't know, how could I react to your idea that there is nothing to do?
For me, it's the same as Pete had the issue with Red Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, when you said the world is empty, it's not empty. If you want, there's animal to hunt on every 10 meters you walk. And for me, this game is, or a prisoner to catch or whatever, or prisoner to free, I'm sorry. And this game for me is the same. There's quests, but they're kind of boring. They're like, go there, kill some fools, collect something, bring it back, or bring it to somewhere else. You were complaining a lot 2 days ago that there is a DMV quest where you stand in line.
Spoilers!
Sorry. Spoilers. You were complaining 2 days ago that there is the quest where you stand in line while your number is being called out, and then you get your number called out and you have the wrong thing and you need to go collect the right thing, and then you go back and you wait until your number gets called out, and then you also have the wrong thing, so you go somewhere else and collect the right thing, and you do this for I don't know, you did this for about an hour.
But again, you have to consider that it's me doing it who can't beat according to Spiral.
That is true. But that is not, I don't know, I just miss something miss some charisma from that game, to put it in words.
I guess that's because you are not a Fallout fan.
Not that big but you are a really big fan. You played Fort Death, you played the Far Harbor, you played Automatron, I think you played the Nuka World.
Yeah, the whole Fallout 4 with DLCs. Yeah.
And now you're playing this, and by the sounds of it, you're really enjoying it.
Well, I was a little bit surprised that it's in state, which it is, but I really like the multiplayer, the spirit of the game, because I couldn't imagine that you could be playing Fallout with friends. I'm a little bit disappointed that it looks really like Fallout 4 with some graphic redesign, but basically the engine is the same from the Fallout 4.
And from Fallout 3, it's still the same. It's still the same engine.
Basically, yes. But I didn't play Fallout 3, so I couldn't say.
Yeah. I'm also having fun playing it, but I'm just having fun playing it because of you guys.
It means a lot
that's
to us.
nice. That's really nice.
When I was playing Fallout 4, I had fun playing because I wanted to find my son, or kill the Megadeth claw in the library or where it was.
Spoilers.
Spoiler for a 7-year-old game.
Yeah.
And 10 years old engine that runs the game.
For a 4-year-old game, spoiler for that. Sorry. I know. I just like that kind of thing and I don't really have that in 76. So when I'm not playing with you guys, I mostly just build my house and walk around the low-level areas collecting stim packs. So when you guys come in, I'm ready for fighting.
So you mentioned building. When we spoke in private, you said that in Fallout 4 you didn't really care about building or improving your settlements because it wasn't fun there. But
It's-
yet here, why do you do that?
Because
Do you feel it's improved in some sort of way?
It is improved, I think, but mostly I do it because I want to have a better house than you guys.
Okay, so it's the competition between...
Yeah, because every time we say, oh, let's go to a camp. We go to the camp of the friend who's level 50 and has a really nice camp.
Which isn't me, by the way.
Yeah. So next time we say, let's go to camp. I want us to go to my camp because it's going to be...
We'll see about that. And in addition, I must say that building the camp or settlement in 76 is essential to the game. In Fallout 4, like you said, you couldn't care and nothing else would happen. You didn't need to build something except for the starting quest, but after that, you could completely ignore the settlements and going another way. But in Fallout 76, it's somehow essential to have your own camp and travel for free to them, doing the quests around your camps.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Also, what's our take now on, having played it a week, what's our take on the whole story aspect of the game? The story kind of, sort of is there.
Actually, this is really what people are really complaining, that the lack of NPCs, the no dialogue option, and the story is delivered only using holotapes and notes that you find in the world.
Yeah.
That's all true. But then again, if you just look at the in-depth video or somebody who's actually doing it, there is much more story than you could possibly imagine, hidden in small pieces spread across the country.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as bad as in Destiny 1, where you had the cards that you need to go to an app or a web page to actually look at the story. But it's also not great. I don't want to really be listening or reading a piece of paper I found. I never do that in games. If the paper is not like being read to me, I'm not reading the paper.
From my point of view, the story is interesting, like in every other Fallout game. I don't need human NPCs. However, there are still robot NPCs. Third thing is, I hate the holotapes. Usually, if there is a quest assigned to the holotape, I just click play and then click stop playing, and the quest will advance to the next step. However, I didn't hear to the holotape, so I usually don't read the papers as well, but I don't listen to the holotapes.
Yeah, I mean, there is robot NPCs. There's this, spoilers, there's this Rose character, which is a raider.
Robot, no surprise there.
Yeah, she's a Mr. Handy, but she's joined the raiders, and no surprise here, the raiders are all dead, and she's the only one remaining.
It's called Miss Nanny, the female version of Mr. Handy. She's
a Miss Nanny, and she's.
Why do they have such poor names? To me, it seems like Mr. Handy, Miss Nanny,
Mr. Gutsy.
Actually, they are pretty self-explaining.
Yeah, great names.
I am not judging their names. I'm just, the way they sound reminds me of something else.
Okay. To me, it makes sense in the setting that it's sort of a society that's stuck in the 70s design-wise, but they're living in 2200 or whatever. So they also name the things stupid things, and they fight communists. so that's about that. Okay, so there's this robot girl that she sends you on quests, and it's nice that there's some sort of personality to her, but she's just so annoying. She talks and she talks and she talks. There was one other Miss Nanny in the...
she was Miss Annie, I believe.
Yeah, she was Annie, and she was in the amusement park. That one was fine. She talked like 2 seconds and she was done.
Because you shoot her?
No, I didn't shoot her. And she gave me a cool gun.
Which you cannot use because once you start using it, the FPS starts hitting the low levels.
And after the 40 gig update, Bethesda, 40 gig update.
Which was the second update after the day 1 first patch, so it essentially you downloaded the whole game 2 times in a week.
Yes, and after that first update, now when I start shooting, everyone else's frames drop as well, not just mine.
That's what you should call an upgrade.
Yeah, we're all synced now, so it's fine.
It's kind of fair play.
Yeah.
Maybe it's fixed today since they did the kind of update reboot on their servers. Who knows? We'll see.
Oh yeah, I certainly hope so, because it's kind of stupid when you have a assault rifle and you start firing and you basically firing a single action rifle at that point. That's what you see, but that's not what you hear.
Yep, there is delay definitely between the sound and actually hitting an enemy.
Yeah. So, a question to our Fallout expert here. So, story-wise or setting-wise, this game is set sometime after the nukes fell. In the previous Fallouts, there was never said who fired the nukes or who started the war. Basically, there was some hints that it may have been U.S. There was some hints that it may have been
China.
There was some hints that it might have been Voltec.
Yeah.
This game, by what I see or what I paid attention to, is pretty heavily leaning to the fact that it was China.
Well, I personally believe it was Voltec, but
yes, that's what I hope it is in the end.
But on the other hand, the war was started when the US discovered that there are nuclear missiles coming to the United States, and they retaliated. You could never know who fired the missiles or where they've been coming from, because China has their submarine fleets around the United States. But also
as discovered or as confirmed in Pearl Harbor, right?
Yeah. But also, if you played, I believe it was DLC for Fallout 3, or I guess, I don't know, with the Aliens mothership.
Mm-hmm.
Did you play it?
No.
Or not? But there were some hints that some communication which aliens possessed, and there were some documents about the Voltec being involved in launching the nukes. So,
and there was also one theory that the aliens actually fired the nukes.
Yeah, because Voltec is led by aliens.
Yeah, so the theories are kind of out there. So this takes place a couple of years after the war or after the nukes fell.
Yeah.
And you are basically tasked by rebuilding society.
That's correct.
Make America great again.
Technically, yes. This is I don't know if they planned it or not, or if they could have planned it or not, but this is a really good joke on that. In the vault, when you're going out, I think it actually says something like that, no?
I think that there is an audio, like it's Reclamation Day. Today is the day where you could go back to the surface, and
we will emerge.
Yeah. So today you emerge as a world dweller of World 76, and you are tasked with the job to make America great again.
Reconquering America, yeah. Speaking of Reclamation Day, did you guys hear that the state of West Virginia officially recognized the Fallout 76 Reclamation Day?
Yep.
What?
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
I mean, they have nothing else in West Virginia, so...
Some cool governor named Jim Justice, he signed the piece of paper.
Shout out to my boy Jim Justice.
Yeah.
He's the man.
This is really interesting step for gaming world, that game can influence the officials of the states. And the backstory for this is that the state of West Virginia recognized Fallout 76 being important to introducing and showcasing the West Virginia state to the world. So they encourage tourists and gamers to visit the real world locations from the game. That's really big step forward for gaming world, I think.
Yeah, that's really cool. It's really, really cool.
Now we will hear reports of millions of tourists coming to West Virginia and starting to build the cities like in the game.
or launching several nukes at once.
Yeah, looking for that site Charlie there.
Maybe that is why they are fixing the servers today, so you can launch 3 nukes at once and server won't crash. Maybe. Hopefully.
We'll see. We'll see. I think that is also where the game the premise of you going to rebuild, that's where the fact that there's no one to rebuild it for, that kind of breaks it. Do we know, is it confirmed that, personally I haven't found one, have one of you two found another vault in
Yes, I have.
Appalachia? Can you go in?
Yes, you go in as a part of a side quest.
Okay. Is there people there?
That's people.
Okay. So because we also found dead people in the outside world wearing vault suits, and they have different numbers than 76, obviously. So the question is, for who are you rebuilding this society, or this America now? Because
Well, the question is pretty simple. For all 24 players on the one server.
yeah, how many years before Fallout 4 or Fallout 3 or whatever Fallout this game takes place?
Fallout 4 is 200 years after the nukes.
Okay.
And Fallout 76 is 25 years after the nukes.
So in some 175 years, we went from 24 people
to 1.
to 1. But these 24 people have been busy. There have been some cold nights too.
You must understand that Fallout 76 is claiming that every human you meet is actually every person you meet in the game is real person in the world, our world. But they are not claiming that can't be any people in the game who are NPCs, but you can't meet them. So what I'm saying is that they might be some worlds or settlements which you can't visit, but there are other people there.
Okay.
Like in the game people, yeah.
So it's only Appalachia that doesn't have any other people.
That's why we are often finding some dead dwellers.
Look, the way I see it is people for years have been asking for a Fallout game because they really like the universe to be able to play with the others.
Yes,
at least they delivered. There are still issues and tweaks to be done in the future. So this is what their promise was. Their original promise was, and it kind of happened regardless of how the game was received. Now, I'm not trying to defend the game. Now, even though it has a lot of flaws at its current state, now the question is, what does the future hold for the game? And because I read an article about what are they planning for the future, and they said possibly new locations. In the next update, there should be, or not really the next, but they are planning to add a possibility that you can become a member of certain faction, and the faction members will be visible together, and there will be even wars between the factions. There might be openings of new worlds. That's what they addressed. Possible inclusion of the NPCs or special areas where which will be populated with the NPCs. So it might be all there, but it's not there yet.
Okay, that sounds really promising. As I said, I'm having kind of fun with the game, but I'm having fun for different reasons than the game itself. That being said, you are quite a high level. What's the content like on the higher level?
Well, right now we have been on one quest which was ridiculously difficult. It's only look, right now I believe there are 3 or 4 creatures specifically at level 50 which are kind of designed to be the end game bosses, sort of, that drop legendary items. Or sometimes they drop.
One of them being the dragon from the Elder Scrolls. Yeah.
If this is the end game content, having 4 bosses, that there needs to be 4 of you, or maybe at least 3 of you fighting it for 20 minutes, then
it's not really 20 minutes. We already defeated few of them.
Yeah. And you're not even level 50. He's level. I believe he carried it. So
thankfully it got stuck. So
yeah. So if this is the case, I mean, there needs to be something else. At least let's go back to Destiny. They had these raids. They were stupid, but there were something. You know, you needed to work together. There was a puzzle. then you shoot some people, then there was a puzzle, then you shoot some people. And if this is it, if you just need to go to a location and it will randomly spawn, that's kind of not good. I would say it's not climactic enough for me.
There is no question that the game needs a lot of improvements. Also, as you said, and game content to occupy players keep coming to it, since it's MMO in its nature. Let's give it 3 months.
Okay, in 3 months on episode, this is what, 5?
So 4 episodes per month. Episode 17 or 18.
On episode 17 or 18, we're gonna come back, talk about Fallout 76.
And if we are still playing it.
The question now is, will we be playing it when Red Dead Online comes out?
I have my doubts about Red Dead Online.
I have doubts as well, but I am
because
also...
no one saw it, no one knows what is it about.
Yes, but I'm so excited for it because Red Dead was so boring, and this can only be better.
But then again, like, think about it and tell me what would you possibly do in an online? Do the robberies together?
Yes.
Purchase a house? That's it.
Right, 4 of us together, jump on a train, kill the train driver, then loot the train, then maybe drive the train off a cliff or something. That sounds so good.
And then
that's the only activity. That's the end content. There is nothing more.
What's the activity in Fallout? You can steal your water. That's the activity I have in Fallout.
But apart from that, there is plenty of things where you just go to the location. Quests keep coming dynamically. An event takes place. I doubt there will be events in Red Dead Online.
We played GTA Online. There was some missions. They were kind of bad, but the heists, they were really fun. They were long. They were challenging. If they put stupid mission, some deathmatch, some horse races, some I don't know, whatever. And then they put, now we introduce heists, or they start with, this is 2 heists. And then they add a heist every month. I will be so excited to do
heist every month. GTA has now.
I know, but
recent heist was added
a
year ago, and there were no heists till 1 year down the road.
Yes, but I don't know, man. I'm just excited for it. I'm very excited because I was.
So you are excited just because the base game completely disappointed you?
It didn't completely disappoint me. I just saying it wasn't, for the same reasons as you stated. It wasn't that fun. It was the best moments was when you were riding with the group. When you weren't, it was lonely. And I believe having a bunch of mates playing fish fillet or something. What? 5 finger. Or going hunting or going robbing trains, or just it sounds entertaining to me. Building up your camp, your gang, it sounds really good. If it's what I hope it's gonna be really fun.
I think you will regret what you just said. Listen, this is the part. I think this is a fact that we all agree. Excuse me, that you all agree on.
This is gonna get cut out. So.
In Fallout, there is the map. Okay, I compared the map. The map is smaller, but there is way more buildings, things to explore in Fallout. Way more.
What's in the buildings? Nothing.
Right now, I'm telling you. Let's hope. Let's wait till the Red Dead Online launches. I personally think that the Fallout, in terms of fun factor, because that's what the games are about, fun, will be more fun than Red Dead Online.
There's some other contenders on the battlefield of where are we gonna spend our hours in, and one of them is Battlefield 5, which takes place again in World War II. And some reviews are out, and they're pretty meh. And the main criticism is that the game is unpolished, buggy, and just not that great. It feels like a early release or an early access game, which is Funny enough, that's the same complaints that Fallout 76 has, even though will we be playing Battlefield 5?
No, I won't. I got
Ah.
Battlefield 1. That's all I need. That's 90% of the experience that Battlefield 5 can give me for tenth of a price.
Well, I will wait. The negative hype will fall and wait for some improvements from the EA and DICE, and then maybe just buy it in some Christmas sale or something.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. Just wait until it's polished and
Yeah.
the bugs are gone or most of the bugs are gone.
And the Black SS guys will be fired.
I don't think they're gonna fire the Black SS guys.
Well, then I'm not buying.
What's up with Black SS guys?
I mean, you're fired.
Well,
How can you believe?
You have been playing the beta, right?
Yeah, yes.
Well, we've
yes,
been playing together, and if you were playing the Germany or the Axis, and you choose the assault class, then there have been the black or Afro-American guy.
Afro-American German man.
Yeah, with SS uniform and STG-44.
So much for authenticity.
So
This
justice.
is in the game because of the same people who complain that there's no subtitles in Spyro.
Are you comparing the people complaining about Spyro to the ones complaining about more racial diversity?
Yes, it's the
Not-
same people. I guarantee.
Not a bloody hell
I
chance.
guarantee it's the same. It's the same person.
Okay, I made my point. Not.
I made mine. It will probably get cut out because YouTube will just take this down. So, dear listeners, if there's no episode 5 this week, then
You won't even know why it happened.
it will be on the website because we don't care about political correctness on the website, right?
Yeah,
And
that's correct.
so, when can it be on the website?
Well, if you visit our webpage, there will be some countdown at the moment, and there is like 38 days remaining till the launch. So hopefully that's actually the January the 1st, and hopefully on January 1st the web page will be up and running.
Oh, that sounds promising. On January 1st, while you're still drunk and making your New Year's resolutions, make one of them. I will visit gamer101.eu daily.
Daily.
Because you're definitely not going to the gym. Speaking of 1st January 2019, what are we gonna do since we have the founder and the main man behind this project here? What's next in store for the listener? That's a good answer. I'll take it. I'll take it over then, if you don't mind, sir. Boss man, definitely. We made a little bet last episode for you, those who listened, and for those of you who didn't listen, go listen to it. We made a little bet and we made some predictions. Some of them are bold, some of them are smart. Before the end of the year, hopefully, there will be a video of one of us slapping the other one. Then we have this little show we've been working on, or we have made a title for. It's gonna be called Get Good or Get Wrecked, I think. No? Yeah? No?
Yeah.
And there's gonna be maybe a pilot episode before the end of the year. That's on the way, and also we would like to make some streaming.
That's where I take the reins again.
Yeah, Pete, the stream guy.
What will we possibly stream?
I mean, Red Dead Online.
Okay.
We're gonna be updating the Facebook page with some stuff that's gonna be coming out soon-ish, possibly in December.
So look forward to it. Make sure that you follow us on Twitter, not Facebook yet.
Yeah. You can follow us on Facebook.
Okay, you can follow us on-
There is a link will be a link on the YouTube video, but one of the links is broken and leads to a Facebook page of some Korean dude. So don't, or if you click on that link, say hi to him for us. But I don't know what
It's
happened.
not us.
That's not us. We're not Korean dudes. And yeah, you can follow us on Twitter at Gamer11EU. Listen to us on YouTube, on Spotify, on iTunes, on the webpage in January, uncensored and uncut. Oh, well, it's actually very heavily cut.
Why don't we put there raw footage? No,
Because no one will listen to us talk about nothing for 1.5 hours. I will just recap the rules for maybe some new listeners. These guys must guess who that character is. And they can only ask yes or no questions. If they get 10 no's, they lose. If they guess a character name and it's incorrect, they lose. After 10 no's, they can have, because from the past I know that Pete's really bad at this. After 10 no's, he gets one guess, but he must guess the name.
So we are guessing together.
Yes, you are guessing together. You still only have 10 no's to guess.
Okay, so 2 minds. Now I hope you will help me to win my turn next time.
And because there's 2 of you, you will alternate. One time.
Okay.
One of you. You can. I don't know. Do a coin toss to. Are we ready to play Guess Who?
Bring it on, baby.
Peter, will you start or should I?
Yeah, go ahead, since you are the
Okay, so is this character human?
Yes.
Should we alternate even if
Yes.
he is okay? Is he
Okay. If do you want to? We're changing the rules as we go. We don't know what we're doing. Do you want to continue asking until you get a no, or?
That's yeah. I would suggest it.
Okay, sounds fair. Is it male?
Yes.
Okay, human male. It is a real person from our world.
It's a video game character.
Okay, but I mean, if I don't know if we are talking about Donald Trump, so I guess it's no.
If we're talking about that.
For example, there were some game where you were punching Donald Trump, so I'm asking.
No, it's not a real person in the world.
Okay, not a real person.
Is he Afro-American?
No.
Is it?
Is it?
How to ask politely? It's white.
Yes,
man.
he's white.
Okay. Let's discuss something about the franchise. It's from Fallout franchise.
No.
Is he the character from multi-platform game?
Yes.
Is the game available on PC as well?
Yes.
Is it a Japanese style game?
No. And do I hear keyboard in the background?
I guess so. That's me.
Are you Googling?
No, I'm writing down what are we guessing.
Okay,
Human male, not a real person. He's white,
Okay.
not a Fallout character. Multi-platform PC game.
Okay, so it's just me using a paper and pen then.
Yeah, I'm a tech guy. Remember?
Yeah.
Western style character. It's character from Western universe. I'm heading towards the Red Dead Redemption. So.
No, it's not like that.
Does the character have hair?
Yes.
Does he have brown hair?
No.
Does he have white hair?
Yes.
Okay. Is he from Witcher?
Yes.
Shit, I don't know what his name is. Peter, maybe you could help. The main character from Witcher series.
Is he the mighty? Okay, now I don't want to really Okay. Does he wear 2 swords?
Yes.
Okay.
Who could that be?
Well, it still could be 2 people.
Okay, but we still have some no's, so. But I'm not a fan of The Witcher. I never played or read the novel, so I'm a little bit lost here.
Does his first name start with the letter G?
Yes.
Is it Geralt of Rivia?
Yes. Geralt of
Yes. You know, because I was like, is it mighty? And then like, shit, even Ymir or even Vimir has white hair.
Yeah.
So thanks to our boss.
Technically, yes. This was Gamer 101 Podcast episode 5. See you, or I guess, speak to you next week. Bye.
Thank
Signing
you.
out. Bye. Thank you.
Bye bye.